Hello friends, welcome back to another monthly reading. And just as an explanation, what I'm going to do is lay out a base reading for the element and then read off of that base layer. Okay, so I took a deep breath because we're going to be doing air signs. Okay, so let's get into air signs. Air signs, I think I'm going to use the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Okay. Spirit, can we get general message for air signs? General message for air signs. General message for air signs. Ooh. Come on. Sorry, look at that. 2 cards. Yeah, okay. All right. General message for air signs. And then I'll build off individually on each of the signs based off of that general message and get into a little bit of the individuals. Okay. Air signs, Spirit, air signs, air signs, air signs, and message for air signs, please, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. That's too many. That's too many. Air signs, air signs. Okay. We've got Temperance in reverse. Okay. Oops. Strength upright. Wow, major arcana here. Air signs, major arcana. Let's see. Let's do a couple more. All right. Got the 9 of Cups up right here. And let's see, maybe we can get a few more. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of cards. But the Tower came out, so we're going to put that right here at the end. This is quite interesting. Some sort of big realization you all are having, or maybe some sort of new path. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Moon in reverse. Very interesting. Okay. All right, so wow, you all have major arcana energy out here. But let's get started. So Temperance in reverse. I just see it's like something has become unbalanced, but it's a little bit more than just unbalanced. It's more like, you know, have you chosen to pour into like the logical side or the intuitive side of yourself? Like it's almost like you've decided to invest all your energy on one side of things, and so this creates kind of an imbalance. Interesting, very interesting. But that imbalance of, you know, you putting your energy into one thing instead of dividing it up into two, kind of gives you this feeling of power. It's a very courageous thing that you're doing to focus on one thing versus being it's weird. It's like, you know, air signs, you know, I think of you all as being very nebulous, right? Very much kind of like allowing things to be in a nebulous space without order. But here it's just weird because it's kind of like you're choosing one thing, but that one thing is basically expanding your sense of courage, your sense of being able to tackle big things. It's very interesting. It's like you're coming into your power, really. And when I say into your power, you know, into your personal sense of power. And it's evident here in this 9 of Cups. You understand your full sense of self. And now, because it's like you're coming outside of yourself to come back into yourself. And there's this kind of independent excuse me, this kind of independent streak. But I think air signs on the whole are very independent and able to, able to be one with themselves. And I feel like that's the energy, is the being one with yourself. With this comes, the tower card comes out, but, basically with this comes, I feel like there's this sort of realization, something that you thought was true or standing in the way. And when I say, something that you thought was true, is now like crumbling to the ground. And it's almost like a creation of a new you. This is a realization, this tower here. Interesting. This is like a mind-blowing truth. And it's like, finally. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Finally. The moon at the bottom of the deck. This is just clarity. This is clarity. And it's almost, I don't know why, air signs, it's almost like everything is true and nothing is true as long as I am true to myself. That's kind of what I'm sensing here. There's while we have in this moon energy this lack of chaos, lack of this is a very positive knowing, but then we also get to the end of the deck here and it's like boom, busting yet another truth, and it just creates this sort of field of opportunity, right? But it's not so much, it doesn't matter what's happening around you. It matters, air signs, what's happening inside of you. So let's get some clarity on this reading, and we'll start with the sign of Libra. That's our first air sign. Libra. I kind of like the honest truth just because it's got the whole spacey theme here. So let's do honest truth tarot. Tarot. I was talking about that in another reading. I've heard so many different pronunciations of tarot. So not to say any which one is right or wrong, but who knows. And again, if you're watching this reading, if it doesn't resonate, check your moon sign, check your Venus sign, something else might, catch your attention. But let's go ahead and look at Libra. Let's see what Libra is doing here. Libra, please, Spirit. Thank you. Libra, we've got Four of Swords and Page of Swords. Upright. Let's look. Oh, wow, that fell out. I think this fell out in the upright, so I'm going to take it in the upright. We've got the Eight of Cups over the Strength card here. Nine of Cups for Libra, please. Six of Cups. Wow. Had a cup energy come in. Cups and Swords. Interesting. Clarify the Tower, please. All right. Tower is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. A lot of swords and cups. A lot of air and water here. I think you all are dealing with emotions in a logical way. Weird. Let's clarify. Let's get into this and see. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. It's weird. Okay. All right, Libra, Temperance. What are you focusing on? What are you putting your energy toward? Yeah, you all are coming out of a restful, what I see is you're coming out of a restful state. Maybe you've been in some sort of rest and contemplation mode for a little bit. But what I see is with the Four of Swords in reverse, that's coming out of that restful energy. And then the Page of Swords is you're doing some investigating. I think that's why you're kind of focusing, but it's like you're focusing on what's the truth? What is the truth? Huh, interesting. It's like you're focusing on something. You're focusing on something, Libra. Okay. Now the Strength card, what is coming forward for you with this Eight of Cups? Interesting. So interesting, Libra. This is you. It's like you're like messing with the universal energy, and I don't even know if you know this is what you're doing. But what you're doing is, by choosing one path, you understand that you're opening up this sort of portal to a multitude of other paths. And so you're being brave enough here, I think. It's like you've come out of this rest period straight into being restless. Like restless is here in it, but it's like this, you know, you're leaving behind the Eight of Cups and you're going into this Nine of Cups energy. You're opening up a new path here for yourself in a courageous way. And it's a spiritual path. And it's like you're opening a portal within yourself to release this new thing. So let's get into this. Let's move forward. So the Nine of Cups, you're now in your expansive energy, right? That's how you got there. And what's happening with this Nine of Cups energy is it's like you're opening up to really examine your past and really dive deep into some sort of healing, because you've opened up, because you've gone on this journey. This might be even, I even sense this is you going into some sort of, I don't know, maybe there was some sort of retreat that set you off, or maybe some sort of therapy or something that you tried, or, you know, something happened here. And maybe, honestly, maybe you even got turned on your head, which made you kind of rethink something, or not rethink something, but really get you to this like, oh, I'm going to open up here. I understand now. I understand. Now let's look at this Tower. Because this is an awakening, I feel. This is like, you know, something coming into your awareness that busts down a wall that has been maybe even blocking you for some time. So let's look at that. The Two of Swords. This is, you're trying to make a decision. You're trying to get to a decision point here. And I feel like this Tower moment is like, bam, it's just kind of knocking down some sort of blockage or some sort of belief, and you're coming into an understanding of something, but there's still this energy of, oh, I need to make a decision. And what's happening here, the Moon card over here, right, that's in the reverse, this is saying you're coming out of a confusing era. But you're also, you know, you might also, Libra, still be a little bit confused by that. But the good news is you are not going to let that idea or sense of, I feel like I still have, like, you know, a choice to make, and I don't know, and I don't know what I don't know. But you're not going to let that you're not going to let that I don't know what I don't know get in the way of you taking some sort of action or offer or opportunity here. Yeah. So let's get some guidance for you, Libra. And this is for the month of August, so it's very general, very broad guidance. Let's get some guidance for Libra. Okay, I think I'll just use these awake cards. And these I always read in the upright because, you know, read in the upright. Okay, guidance for Libra. Guidance for Libra spirit. Masculine, feminine. Interesting. I really do feel like this is you embracing those sides of yourself simultaneously and understand. Oh, there's too many. Let's see. Embracing both sides of yourself, coming at, you know, maybe even starting to look at your parental relationships even. Maybe that's what you're looking at in this past energy. Let's see. Any more guidance for Libra spirit? Any more guidance? Nope, that's it. That's all. Yeah, if you're looking at this, it could be that you're looking at your masculine, feminine sides. And if there is, I think maybe Libra, you're coming into an understanding of the wholeness of you, and maybe looking at your relationship to your masculine self, your masculine energy, and your relationship to your feminine energy, whether or not male, female, but you're looking at those both sides of yourself, that you're not separating that out. No more advice? Okay. Alchemy. Yeah. How can you make that divine relationship within yourself make gold, right? How can you change, or not change that energy, but how can you alchemize that energy? Because, alchemists are, these diviners, I think, or engineer. I don't know what their names are. They're alchemists, but they're able to use the energy of something. They're able to take one thing and change it into another thing. And then we've got earth magic here. So you might want to do some grounding and really maybe even work with some earth magic. Maybe plant a garden and understand, just walking yourself, not a garden, but like even just getting a plant and watching it every day, as something as mundane as that. And understanding how the earth works together, how the seed and the earth work together, and then once it blooms, then you have this idea of how was it fertilized? How were the nutrients received? How did the plant grow? So each step, there was this conglomeration, there was this alchemy that helped, the plant grow. Okay, so Libra, that is your reading for August, your guidance. Let's move to, what's the next air sign? Aquarius. So I'll leave these cards out and let's get into Aquarius. I think Aquarius would appreciate, I think you all would appreciate the Hermetic Tarot. Aquarius spirit, Aquarius. Aquarius. Can we get a message for Aquarius, please? Okay, Aquarius. Can I get a message for Aquarius? Clarify the Temperance card, please. Thank you. 9 of Swords. Okay, Aquarius. And clarify Strength. We've got 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Too many cards, Spirit, too many cards. 9 of Cups. All right. That is 10 of Cups in reverse, and then the Tower. Aquarius. Interesting, Aquarius. Okay. All right. Man. Okay, Aquarius, you've got 9 of Swords upright, you've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant upright. At the bottom of the deck, the Magician in reverse. All right, let's take a look at this. So, Aquarius. It's as if this temperance, this choosing a path, is causing you some sort of discomfort. Interesting. I don't know if this is for Aquarius rising sign, Aquarius moon sign, but it looks as if there is something causing you discomfort, which is why you're having to choose one side. Or it could be that having to choose one side or another is causing you to be in some sort of rumination, or you have been in some sort of rumination and now you have to, you're choosing to get out of that. Now, this Strength card is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, goodness. Wow. It's like you've completely turned something on its head. Some sort of, it's almost as if you've walked away. You walked away from something. You walked away from something, and it was something that was, you know, I can't say what it was, but what I can say that it was causing you some sort of, you know, rumination and some sort of nightmare, some sort of nightmarish quality. But this Eight of Pentacles in reverse is this, you are walking away from something that was not, or someone is, Aquarius, or someone is walking away from you, or having the courage and strength to walk away from you. I don't know why I'm saying that or seeing that. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is, it's a pattern that's been interrupted. And it was, you know, upright, you know, this is a good pattern. This is an investment, but this is like, you know, I'm seeing here, no, like no more. I'm not going to do this anymore. This is a complete reversal of a good pattern or something that was going along really, really well, right? And then we get to this Nine of Cups. This is where, you know, okay, you know, you're in your singular energy, you're in your singular space, and you're in, you know, you're in your oneness and your sense of self. But being in your oneness and in your sense of self, you either gave up some sort of success, or you sacrificed this success. Yeah. This is, you sacrifice some sort of emotional fulfillment, because we've got the Nine of Cups here, but it's clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. You have stepped back, in fact, from some sort of success, or you have been, I hate to say it, but the clarification here is that you might be even in this sort of unaware space that you have sacrificed. You might have been, or you might even very well know, I sacrificed something that was good, that was, you know, that was perfect. And it could be that you had to do this, Aquarius. It could be that you had to do this. So it's like it could go either way here. Take it as it resonates, or however it resonates. Now, this Tower moment, this awakening, this understanding is just, it's clarified by the Hierophant upright. This is you, again, it's this idea, this awakening of how you are within yourself. You are meant to be in with you. You are meant to be in this space of going deep and understanding, maybe even this kind of teaching that you're supposed to be doing. I feel like you're gaining some sort of purpose here in this Tower. This is an awakening, or this is just or this could be just the breaking down completely of so many different things, that you get to this point of boom, Tower falls. Okay, the Hierophant, and of course the Hierophant is either the result of the Tower falling, or it's the result of your awareness, depending on what kind of path you're on in your spiritual journey, you know, however that is acceptable to you. But it becomes you being the Hierophant, you being in this sort of teaching mode. But it's like, I also get this sense that you are, you're in this energy of standing alone, being in this sense, standing alone, standing in this oneness, which is weird for, I guess it's not weird for an air sign, but it's also kind of weird for an air sign. I don't know how to describe that. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, this is the Magician in reverse, right? This is with the Moon in reverse and the Magician in reverse here, I just see that while there is a lack of chaos, there's a lack of chaos because there's been some sort of understanding of someone has taken advantage of their power. Whether it be you or someone else, there's just this energy of someone, there's just this manipulative energy happening. And that either was the jumping off point of you getting into this Nine of Cups and getting to this understanding, or there was something that honestly, I don't think anybody that was manipulative is watching my channel, but it also could be the other way for the Aquarius. If I don't know if I've gotten any cross watchers here today. I don't know if there's any cross watchers on my channel, but Aquarius could have been also the one in the manipulative mode, which is why there is a Tower moment here and why they are left to do their own introspection. So let's get some guidance here for Aquarius. I'm going to use the Shaman Dream deck. Let's get some guidance for Aquarius here, because I feel like, if you're the Hierophant Aquarius, then there is some sort of energy that you need to go inside, maybe take a look at. So let's get some guidance here. Look at that. Benefactor, grace and generosity. This is interesting, as I don't see the you might be looking for a benefactor as a Hierophant, if you're going and doing some sort of freelance stuff. Maybe this is, if this is work related and you're going off on your own, you're looking for benefactors. You're at the mercy of someone else's grace and generosity. Mindful, groupthink. Maybe you are coming into an awareness of what is your thought and what is other people's thoughts, All right, and then Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. I just see this as, I think you're just trying to figure out where you are in all of it. I think that's pretty much what's happening here. You're trying to figure out where you are in all of this. Yeah. You're journeying. It's like journeying. You're going on this journey into the self, but the reasons how you got to that point or who got you to that point or what got you to that point, you're here and you're trying to figure out what is here. And it really is just looking down and taking account of, where are my feet standing? What's attached to my feet, my legs, what's attached to my legs, my torso, it really is like you taking full account of, oh, am I here even? I don't know why I'm getting that message. Okay, so let's move on to, let's see, what's our other air sign? Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Gemini. All right. What card shall I use for Gemini? Let's use Dream Enchantress for Gemini. Okay, Gemini. I don't know why. Where did I hear that from? Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang. I think that was Wu-Tang. Gemini. Are you all like traveling or something? I don't know why I get that sense, Gemini. I mean, I think air, but I also am feeling like there's some sort of traveling happening, or you're moving. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify Temperance. Okay. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ah. Oh my gosh, so many cards. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll take them. I'll take them. So we've got the, this is the Moon card. We've got the Sun in reverse, and we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. Okay, and let's clarify the Nine of Cups then, shall we? For Gemini. Oh, that's too many cards. That is too many cards, Spirit. Ugh. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Here we go. Look at that Hermit again. Okay, Tower. Can we clarify the Tower, please? Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Gemini. Ooh, Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Gemini. That's probably why I'm getting this sense of moving. Okay, Gemini. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. You are no longer, it's like you're cutting off some sort of loyalty. You're cutting, or something, some sort of loyalty has been cut or severed. It's like you're not diving into this again, you're not doing this again, and you're choosing to go in a completely different path. You're choosing to focus on something completely different. Let's look at the Strength card here. It is clarified by the Moon card. Yes, that is the Moon card. Sorry, sometimes when I'm working with this deck, I'm like, this looks just like the Star card. But no, this is the Moon card. Okay. There's something that has... Okay. Here's the thing. Now, we've got the Strength card here, Gemini. I feel like this, in this specific story for Gemini, this is not so much about strength as it is about being it's like you are being presented with probably your worst fear and having to face it. That's what I'm getting for Gemini. That took a very serious turn unexpectedly. Something that was confusing and done in the dark, and it's confirmed here with it reversing, is now coming to light, but not in a good way. It's like something is being exposed, but it's not being exposed for your happiness, Gemini. It's being exposed to, this is something that's happened under the moonlight is now being exposed, but it's like it's going to take something away from you. And this Nine of Cups in reverse is just saying it's going to take away your freedom, I'm thinking. Your sense of emotional freedom, and that might be part of your fear that you're facing. Okay. Nine of Cups upright here. With this story, I'm just thinking that you might be a little bit, I think, in denial. This is what you want to show outwardly. This is just the sense that I'm getting. So, again, Geminis, if this doesn't resonate, look at another video, maybe look at your other chart signs and see which one might be resonating for you, but also definitely feel free to branch out and look at another reader, because there are plenty on YouTube. This Nine of Cups upright might be you thinking that you have, this is a new beginning for me, but really it's putting you in this place of I'm seeing contemplation again for air signs, this Hermit energy. This is the Hermit card in the Dream Enchantress deck. This is giving you pause for the cause, and the cause is you, you know, whether you are the one needing it or whether you are the one that started it, right? You're thinking, oh, I'm free, when Spirit is saying, we're giving you the opportunity for you to think about this, really think about who you are, really do this deep dive. And, you know, here comes the Tower, because what's happening, and again, Gemini, this Tower comes in, and it's like, okay, we really, really want you to focus on this Hermit energy. We really, really want you to focus on understanding what it is that's happening here. And this King of Pentacles in reverse, this is an energy of maybe losing a business, losing a job, not aligning with, it's just this energy of not managing your resources properly, not paying attention to your resources, and you know, it's like being kicked off your throne, you know, or using your throne in a way that is that's the Tower moment. That's the Tower moment, is a realization that you're losing access to your what put you up on a pedestal in the first place. You're losing access to resources that you once had, kind of, and I say once had because it comes out in the reverse, meaning I just automatically go to, if it comes out in the reverse, you had it at some point and now you've lost it. At the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Wands. And Geminis, I just sense that there is this part of you that is restless and that has followed their nature, but to their detriment almost. Or this could be about someone that you might be involved with, that might have, I guess, like taken over your senses. Because I really am seeing this. Typically, I would see this Queen of Wands as someone who is in charge of themselves, someone who, you know, has a grip on other actions. But in this reading, because I'm seeing loss here, I'm also seeing there might be some sort of inappropriateness brought to light, Gemini. And again, if it doesn't resonate, please don't at me in the comments, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get some guidance here. Let's get some guidance here for our Geminis. Guidance for Geminis. Guidance for Geminis. Guidance for Geminis. I feel like Power of Surrender might be handy here, but let's see. No. Not Power of Surrender. I feel like Buddha. Divine Feminine Buddha Wisdom. I feel like that's the one. That's the one. All right. Can we get some guidance for Gemini here, please? Can we get some guidance for Gemini? Okay. Guidance for Guidance for Gemini. Ooh, you've got several out here. In birth, decay, death, sorrow, and turmoil, be the seer of the ultimate reality with faith and serenity. Okay, yes. The ultimate reality here, Gemini, it's kind of like, you know, tell the truth to yourself. Tell the truth to yourself. Don't let worldly temptations lead you astray. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing with this Queen of Wands. It's like worldly temptations have led you astray, and this is why something has come forward. And yeah, if with kindly generosity one merely has the wish to soothe the aching hearts of other beings, such merit has no bounds. Yeah. So it could be that you thought you were doing something really, really nice for someone, and it turns out that that really, really nice thing was actually, I'm just seeing that it might have been to your detriment. And, or either, you know what, something that was done inappropriately in the dark has come to light, and you're sacrificing everything for this situation. And it's kind of like, I hope, Gemini, that whatever this is definitely was worth it. I think it might be. Who knows? I mean, the path is the path, right? Okay, so that has been your readings, air signs. I will see you next month. Thanks. Bye.